Hi everybody. I am here to show you my project share. I finally finished my shabby chic Christmas banner. Now I do not have it all connected up at the top. It wouldn't do no good to show you it standing up because I just can't do my camera that way. But what I'm going to do is show you each individual little banner. There's a total of 5 of them. Now I got the idea to do the shabby banner. Jeanette, who is Scrappin' Happy XO, did a banner challenge where you made a banner or a couple of them and you sent them to her, and then she made them into a banner, and then she actually gave them away or gave one of them away or something like that. But I was very inspired by a bunch of the ladies that were sending them in, and some of them were just gorgeous. Well, because my Christmas in my scrapbook room is pink, white, and silver, them are the colors that I went with. So I'm going to show you again each banner individually. So let me move these out of the way so that I can show you. Okay, my first one, all I did was use pink and white seam binding, and that's what I'm going to tie it up with a little bow in the middle. Right here, now I put chipboard on the inside. On the outside, I covered it with this glittery felt that I got at the craft store. And then this metallic lace is what, I say metallic because it has sparkle in it. It's not really metallic, but you see, real pretty Christmas lace. So I just put that all the way around on the edge. And then on the front, now I know you probably won't be able to see this too well. On the front, after covering it with the white felt, I came back in with different pieces of silver. Oops, sorry. There you go. Different pieces of silver mesh netting. So each one is a little bit different, and you'll see that. So what I did right here was I put this real pretty trim, Christmas trim, up on top all the way surrounding the triangle. And then it has wedding trim applique behind it. I put a couple of flowers that I covered with stickles, and then another little wedding trim there. I found some images of Christmas online, and I used them, and then I used some smaller trim right there. And what I did was I put pink stickles on it, and then I put silver stickles. And like I said, I outlined the whole thing there. And I did that all the way to the bottom. And then on the bottom, I used some of this dangly white trim right here. And this is a beaded icicle. And right now, it looks funny because it stands straight up. But when you hang it up, it looks really pretty that way. And then I just did a bow and then another flower. So there is the first one. Oops, I guess I should go over a little. Let me move that out of the way. I'm going to scoot my little thing here so that way you can see better. I know they say to put a piece of white behind it. So my next one, again, all of them have the same glitter netting and then the same lace on it. The same seam binding, only the front. So from the rest, I'm just going to show you the front. What I did with this one, I had a piece of pink velvet ribbon, and I put that on the edges, and then I put flat back pearls right there. Behind here, now I think this one I got from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner, the netting. So you can go and take a little look over there. I put some pretty little trim that I got off of a lady online. These are some of the little acrylic flowers, the pink. And then what I did was I put a little white one on top with a little stone on the inside. Again, more of the wedding trim. I thought that made it look really pretty. On this one, it has a doily behind it, and then the image, and I put stickles on a bunch of them when I could. I put another little piece of Chinese braid, really small one, on there. These are some pink flowers I had in my stash. Again, I put pink puffy paint on the edges on each one of the little extensions. Another bow and more stickles. And then again, a different bow with a different flower for the end. So there is that one. Oops, right there. And then the third one I did with a different netting, as you can see up there. And I think I got this one at Hobby Lobby. And I put a bow at the top corner and another acrylic flower. More of the wedding trim. Behind the photo, I put a piece of this fancy little silver Christmas trim, as you can see right there. And then I had a small little piece of this furry pink trim that I took off of a little girl's sweater. And I put that on there. And as you can see on the picture, I put diamond dust where I could. In the corner, I just put a bunch of the little acrylic flowers, some more wedding trim, and then I used a piece of silver bow on top and another acrylic flower, or resin, whatever they're called. I call them acrylic. So, let me show you it right there. That is my third panel. And my fourth panel, again, the backs are all the same. I believe I used another piece of the mesh from Natasha in the back. And she has it in her store, so if you're interested in doing it. What I did was I put some, some real pretty pink delicate trim, again, that I got off of a little girl's dress. And then I put flat back pearls. Now, you know the little Christmas sprays that you can get at Michael's? I put some of them there. And then you see this little applique thing? I actually am slowly taking it apart because you have to use so much glue just to cut it because it is covered in beads. And so what I've been doing is every chance I get to cut a little piece, I do. And I put it back there. Up above is some little flower trim right there that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's got clear sequins on it with the pearl on the inside. And then I just put some of the silver in there. And then here's another picture with some stickles where I could. I put some pink pearls on a rope. And then this trim on here, I actually crocheted that. Ask me how I did it. I could not repeat it because I don't know what I did. I was trying to crochet a flower, and what I did was I thought, well, I'll crochet a straight line, a straight stitch, I guess. I don't even know what you call that. So then I came back doing these loops, and I thought, okay, I'll just keep doing that till I get to the end. Well, then when I was done, I tied it off at the end, and then I rolled it and rolled it to look like a flower, only it didn't quite look like the flower I was envisioning. So I just glued it to the back of the picture frame, or the little picture on top of it, and it worked for that. Again, some more of the wedding applique, and then a flower off of it. And that little center right there is actually the little center for that. I put some more of that down there, and then some more of the wedding applique, and then the silver, what do you call that? Christmas spray. And then again, a flower and a bow. So there is my fourth one. And what I did was I typed in online, I just went to Google and I typed in pink Christmas images. And I got vintage ones, I got up-to-date ones, and so awesome. Okay, on this one is another piece of the tulle mesh, and this one I got, I believe, from Hobby Lobby, and it already had the little silver sparkles on it. So all I did was I put some of my fancy Christmas trim or fancy trim. Got that off of a lady on Craigslist last year. Quite a bit of it. She owned an upholstery store and she sold all of her stuff, and I got all of it for 80 bucks. 3 buckets full. So it real pretty trim. Again, I put some more of it around the photo frame, as you can see. I put just flowers up on top. And actually, I just realized I forgot to come back in with stickles. So I need to come back in and put some silver stickles on there. This was another piece of this Christmas trim. I cut the tips off, as you can see, and I put them right there and right there. I did another little acrylic flower. This little dainty pink trim right here was also, what do you call it? Off that little girl's dress. So I got quite a bit off of that. Behind it, I just put a doily. And then on this corner and this corner, I put some more of this stuff right there. Let's see what else. And again, another bow with a flower, this icicle, and the dangly trim. So there is number 5 trim, or number 5 banner piece. So I hope that you liked it. It was a lot of fun making it. And now I just need to connect it and display it before Christmas is over. So let me just show them real quick one more time. I hope that focuses. And then here's the other one. And then here's one more. I think that image is my favorite. Then here's one more. And this one I think is my favorite page. I just really love the way that one came out. So there are all 5 of my banner pieces. Again, I hope you enjoyed them, and we'll talk with you later. Bye.